Hello YouTubers, my name is Amber and welcome to the next Shop That Stash Duping Drugstore Duos. I have a couple of eye duos that I'm going to show you for this video, and I will show you how I will dupe them at home with my existing makeup. So we're going to talk about a purple shade, I'll just go on and show you, a purple shade from L'Oreal in Charming, a mermaid green and gold called Mystical, a gold and navy look called Golden Star, another duo called Sunkissed Olive to go more of the green route, and also a blue route with Gray Matters from Maybelline. So there's a lot of information here. I'm not going to swatch everything, so that way this video isn't as crazy long as my Project Pan update. But I do have color tattoos to show you and the high-end shadows that I'm going to use to dupe these and use what I already have at home. So let's go on and get started. The first one we will begin with is Charming. It is a beautiful shimmering taupe and a silvery purple. This is stunning no matter what your eye color is. You can do this with purple, not purple, hazel, blue, brown, and green. Absolutely beautiful to incorporate into your collection. When I was looking through my palettes, my fail-safe is usually to go with neutral looks, and I wanted to start using more of my colorful eyeshadow. So I pulled out my Urban Decay 15th Anniversary palette with this beautiful shimmering taupe called Midnight 15. It looks a little bit darker, but on the skin, they are spot on the exact same thing. So this is Midnight 15 from Urban Decay's 15th Anniversary palette. And I would use this to wear on my lid. All right. Now, as a shadow base under, I don't have something that is as taupe as this. So I would take from my Maybelline color tattoos in the metal collection. You can pick these up at your grocery store. The color tattoo Barely branded. These are absolutely incredible together. All right, now to dupe the purple shade, you have a couple of options. You can use your Urban Decay Book of Shadows 4 Shadow in Gravity. It's a little dark, but again, when you're wearing it on your eyes, you're gonna be the only one that knows the difference. So to me, it doesn't really matter. If you want a closer dupe, I would pull out your Too Faced Bonbons palette and get that purple shade called Framboise. I don't speak French, so I apologize if I butchered that, but Framboise is a close enough silvery purple as I drop it that you're gonna get a very beautiful payoff on your eyes. I would use this in my crease, or if you want to pair it with, like, let's say Buck from your Naked palette, and you know, if you want to use Blackout or something, there's shadow everywhere. You can use this following shadow base. This came out in the Maybelline Color Tattoos Summer Collection. It is a duochrome purple called Lavish Lavender. It is a spot-on gorgeous dupe under this shadow. So Midnight 15 from Urban Decay and this beautiful color called Framboise from the Too Faced Bonbons palette is how I will dupe this L'Oreal duo. Absolutely incredible. I've been project painting my Urban Decay Naked palette because I'd like to finish it before the end of December. But I'm thinking I might incorporate this look and use Creep and Buck, and maybe, I don't know, I might even be able to use Sidecar. We might, I don't know. I'll think about it. Now that this whole looking up shadows has gotten me so inspired to go through my makeup collection and reorient the way I do things. So now I'm like, there's so many ideas. Like, I have so much swimming through my head right now that it's just makeup. Makeup is so much fun, seriously. All right, the next duo that I picked up, that this is gonna be absolutely stunning in the summertime. I didn't have spot-on dupes, but what I'm gonna show you is close enough of what I would do. This particular duo is called Mystical. It's a beautiful, it's like more apricot gold. It's not gold. It's not cream. It's not beige. It's like apricot gold, but it can kind of trend like beigey. So you can still use your Maybelline Barely Branded color tattoo, and it'll look absolutely incredible below it. I mean, I didn't have anything closer than Barely Branded because the other Barely Beige was a little too beige to go under this. So I would use a more metallic shadow base. But to dupe the eyeshadow, I have pulled out a couple of things. The first one that I would use is from my Too Faced Bon Bons palette. And this is a beautiful apricot gold called Nude Beach. It's absolutely beautiful. You do have to be careful with Too Faced shadows because the glitter can make a really chalky finish on your eyes. But use a Maybelline color tattoo and they will go on beautifully for you. So this is Nude Beach from the Too Faced Bon Bons palette. The other thing that you can use if you want more of an apricot gold to your eyes, like if you have a deeper skin tone, this will be absolutely stunning on you, is to go into your Too Faced Summer Eyes palette, and you might have to go online to get this because they have changed their palette for this summer. But I would go through in this beautiful middle shade here called Peach Fuzz. That is pretty much close enough to this gold apricot. Okay, so Peach Fuzz. Now, to get this mermaid look, if you want a spot-on dupe, I would pick up Urban Decay's eyeshadow single in Shattered. I do not own that. So what I've picked is what I will use, even though it's going to be a little bit darker, but I can make it work. So this beautiful mermaid shade here is not teal, but it's not green, and it's not blue. So it's kind of like a good aqua. I mean, it's mermaid green. So what I would use in place of it is to pull out my Too Faced Summer Eyes palette again and use this beautiful mermaid green called Mermaid. It is darker than that green, but I don't mind. Again, I wanted the Drugstore references because it inspires me to go into my larger shadows and pick things that are beautiful and that I can wear in a stunning way. So Mermaid. The other color that I thought about pulling out if I get tired of Mermaid is I can use my Urban Decay Book of Shadows 4 eyeshadow in the color Hijack. Absolutely stunning. It is dark, but it is a mermaid green. So this is Hijack from Urban Decay Book of Shadows 4. Now, as far as shadow bases, I don't have a Maybelline color tattoo that is mermaid green, but if you pull out from, if you bought the summer 2013 duochrome color tattoos, the one that works close enough and it looks absolutely incredible under any of those shadows is Edgy Emerald. And again, you can find this on Amazon right now. Just try to look for a seller that has a retail price of less than $7 because I wouldn't be willing to pay more than that for a color tattoo. But this is a beautiful duochrome mermaid green. It's very, very pretty, and again, like it gives me a reason to go in and use some of these crazier color tattoos because I'm loving that we're seeing bright colors in eyeshadow again, especially now that Urban Decay's released that electric palette, so all the more reason to use colors like this. So there's Hijack and Edgy Emerald. That's how I would wear that mermaid because the my Urban Decay shadow is older than my Too Faced shadow. So, then the next duo, I wouldn't consider it an everyday duo. It would be a special occasion for me. If you have a deeper skin tone, this could be absolutely gorgeous on you every day. This would be a sometimes combo for me. But it is the Maybelline Eye Duo in the color 30D or Golden Star. This has a gorgeous gold and then a very intense navy. Like I said, I personally would have a hard time wearing this every day. But in the summer, when you have more bronzed skin and you don't have to do the self-tanner all the time, this could be absolutely stunning on brown eyes because it's going to make the gold in your eyes come out. It can be very, very flattering. So I went on and I wanted to reference this, so I use up these colors. Now, as far as the dupe, if you put them together, they make the exact same gold as this. Because like if you're going through Urban Decay, Half Baked is too light for this gold because it is bronzier in person. But then other golds are just like way too off. Like they're too cool toned or they're too warm toned. So this combo that I'm about to show you makes the perfect gold to this. What I would pull out first is your Maybelline Color Tattoo Metal Color Tattoo in Gold Rush. You can pick these up at your grocery store and Target since the metal collection is part of the permanent line. So this is Gold Rush. And what I would pair it with is Baked from Urban Decay Book of Shadows 4. This particular gold is bronzier, but over this metallic color tattoo, you get the exact same finish. So this is Baked from Urban Decay Book of Shadows 4 and Gold Rush from the Metals collection. Absolutely love these. And I wouldn't have thought to put these two together, but like I said, like I've been so inspired looking at the drugstore and high-end and figuring out how I'm going to use my existing collection because I want to be able to enjoy the investment that I've already made without having to just haul more and more things. This gorgeous navy, I would pick from two options. For an intense night look, if you have the Too Faced Matte Eyes palette, I would pull out that stunning navy shade in there called London Fog. It looks like so, it's gonna look black on camera, but it's a beautiful navy color. So London Fog from Too Faced Matte. If you want something shimmery and a little more wearable, I would pull out your Urban Decay 15th Anniversary palette and use Evidence. It's not as intensely navy, but it's dark. You can make it very intense. And then the color tattoos I would pull out for that. Let's see if I can find it real quick. If you're gonna wear Evidence, this particular color from your 15th Anniversary palette, I would pull out your Maybelline Color Tattoo Metal collection in Electric Blue. It is a dark navy. It's gonna make the Evidence color a little more dramatic. So it'll get you closer to this navy if you don't have the Too Faced Matte palette. So I mean, a lot of us have the Urban Decay palettes. The Too Faced are not as popular. So if you don't have that, Evidence and Electric Blue will get you where you want to be if you want to dupe that trend again. So there's that. Then the last one I have two more. Okay. Then the next one that I'm going to cover is the Maybelline Eye Duo number 90. Yes, in Sunkissed Olive. This will be particularly flattering if you have brown eyes. It's a beautiful beige cream and an olive green. All right. I'm thinking more like fall trend for this. I mean, they market it as new eyeshadow at the drugstore, but I would wear olive more in the fall. But that's just me personally. You can wear olive anytime you want of the year, but I would do this more in the fall. Okay, so for this beautiful beige cream, what I would pick again from the, no, not again. I'm using the shade for several of the dupes, so when I did my homework for you guys, I kept pulling it out and I was like, oh, it'll work for that and that and that. Okay, but for this beigey cream, I would go into your Urban Decay 15th Anniversary palette and pull out the color Vanilla. It is a little more gold than this particular beige shade, but on the skin, it'll be stunning. So this is Vanilla from Urban Decay 15th Anniversary palette. I actually prefer the finish of this one more than this. Maybelline has changed their formula because I was a diehard Maybelline fan for years. I loved their shadows. In fact, my favorite quad was Designer Chocolates. They have since changed the colors of that and the formula, and now I'm not as huge of a fan as I was. So hence why, another reason why I figured use my high-end stuff, because I do love the finish of Urban Decay. So there's Vanilla. To dupe the green color, and again, use Barely Branded. You can use Barely Beige under this, or if you just have Too Faced Shadow Insurance or your Urban Decay Primer Potion, stunning, stunning. Okay, for the green color, I would pull out Urban Decay's Eyeshadow Single in Mildew, or if you have, is it in the Alice in Wonderland palette, or maybe no, it's in the Ammo palette, and I want to say it's in like 1 or 2. Book of Shadows 1 or 2 if you have those. I would pull out the color Mildew. This is more, it looks more brown on camera, but in person it is like a traditional olive. Mildew is, it's more green, but it's close enough. I would wear Mildew. I think it's really pretty, and again, for brown eyes, stunning. Now, to get more of the brown olive that's in this duo, I would pull out my Maybelline Color Tattoo in Mossy Green. This has more of a brown tone to it. So put Mildew over this Mossy Green. You're going to get very similar payoff to this olive. Okay? Mossy Green, Urban Decay's Mildew. Love, love, love. I'm looking forward to that. And I'm thinking with this, I would also pair it with Buck from my Naked palette in my crease. I'd probably line my lower lash line with Buck, and I could even pair in Dark Horse with this from my Naked palette. So come fall, I'm thinking I'm going to use these two to change up my looks, because I like incorporating, like right now I've done a mint look with Hustle and Sin and Naked and Buck from my palette, so that way I can incorporate color into my routine instead of just using solely my Naked palette. So I think I might incorporate similar colors to this in the fall. And then the last duo I'm going to talk about for this video, there will be more, is this beautiful Maybelline Eye Duo number 80 in Gray Matters. I don't know why they call this gray, because it is not gray. It is icy blue. There is, yeah, no gray about this. It is blue. But it is a beautiful icy blue color and a more intense silvery blue. It's not gray, it is blue. So for this, I would bring out my Urban Decay Book of Shadows 4 in the color. Are you seeing a trend here? Like seriously, are you seeing a trend here? I would pull out the shade Crystal from Book of Shadows 4. It looks darker on camera, but they have the exact same payoff on your skin. So Crystal from Book of Shadows 4. And then what I would do for this silvery blue color, I would pair, if you have, actually let me do the color tattoo. If you want, I would wear this on my lid, the Crystal. And what I would pair with it as a shadow base is my Maybelline Color Tattoo from the summer collection in the color Cool Crush. It's a duochrome with blue and purple undertones, but it is a beautiful crystal color. So I would pair these together. This eyeshadow is really chalky. It is duochrome, so you do have to apply quite a bit of it, but I would pair Cool Crush and Crystal together on my lid. Really looking forward to that. Again, if you have hazel eyes, brown eyes, and blue eyes, it may not make your blue very prominent. But hazel and brown eye girls, this is the combo for you. Okay? All right. So there's where I would do my lid color. Now, as far as this darker blue in the crease, I would bring out my Urban Decay 15th Anniversary palette again, and I would use Evidence, even though this is grayer. If you want a traditional, more gray look, pull out your Stila in the light palette. It's their version of Naked, and I would pull out the color Night Sky. It is, or you could even use Gunmetal from Urban Decay. Night Sky is going to be more gray, but you could make it trend blue. All right, so if you want to wear this color on your lid, what I would use is pull out your Maybelline Color Tattoo in Blue Paradise. This also came out in the summer collection. Again, you noticing a trend with the Drugstore. But here is Blue Paradise. You pair it under Night Sky from Stila, you'll get the silvery blue finish of this particular blue. All right, so there's these two. If you are like me and you want to use Urban Decay because it's older, I would pull out Evidence and I would pair it on top of this color tattoo. And you're still, I mean, it's going to look different, but I'm the only one that knows, so I don't really care. It's getting me back into my eyeshadow, and if my eyes look pretty, I don't care how I get there. So here's Evidence and Blue Paradise from Maybelline. So this came out of the 15th anniversary palette. All right, that is it. Stay tuned. I'm gonna have a couple more videos. I put up a Get Ready With Me, basing my makeup, showing you how I'm using my Project Pan stuff for glasses, and how to incorporate mint into your routine. And then, like I said, after I put this up on YouTube, I will go on and get my my trios and my quads video up for you guys. So thank you so much for watching. I hope you found this helpful, and I will see you next time. Bye.